Hi guys, Navar here from Strength and Motion Academy. So firstly, I like to just take a look at my brilliant riding and see how even it is. But today I'm going to talk to you guys anyway about variation. So mainly the reason for me doing this video is a lot, especially in the bodybuilding industry, is they go on about varying our exercises and creating new stress in the body. What I found was a lot of people were varying the exercises too much. And so looking at it, every new exercise that we do creates or warrants an adaptation phase. When we do a new exercise, our body needs to go through learning that new movement all over again. Even if it's a movement we've done in the past, if it's been 6 weeks to 8 weeks that we haven't done that exercise, it still warrants an adaptation phase. And I'll explain why that's a bad thing. And the reason for that is because growth and strength is the byproduct of load. It's progression in the movement. So what we want to do in the gym is we want to progress and increase load by doing the same movement, getting stronger in it, and that's going to warrant new muscle growth and new strength as well. So this is why doing new exercise and varying exercises too often can be bad as well. So anyway, I'm going to explain how I do most of my programming anyway. I have like my big six, being like a lower body push, which will be your squat, which focuses mainly on your quadriceps. Then a deadlift, which is a lower body pull, lower body hinge movement, which is like deadlift, Romanian deadlift, hip thrust, stuff like that. A horizontal push, your bench press, a vertical push, or overhead press, a vertical pull, which would be like your pull-ups and your chin-ups, and your horizontal pull being a bent over row. So if you do all these 6 movements, generally it's going to create a balance in the body, so we're doing every plane on every single muscle group as well. And then what we need to do, so generally I put those big 6 movements, which are the movements that you want to get stronger in. So those movements don't change a whole lot. We could do variations of those movements, but generally you want to create, get your prime movers and stick to them, progress in them, get stronger as well. And then you do accessory movements to get stronger and to fix your weaknesses. So generally I do your big 6, your big movements, and then your accessory movements, which help fix your weaknesses and get you stronger in your big 6. So for variation differences anyway, generally we adapt to our exercises every 4 to 6 weeks. So instead of varying our exercise too often, you do have other variation options that are going to create new stress, which warrant new adaptation. So instead of changing your exercises, maybe play around with tempo. So what we can do is we can increase our eccentric movements, so we're going down slower, or we can add in pauses at the top or bottom. So let's say if we're doing a bench press and we do your normal touch and go, which you see in the gym, what you can just do is add in like a comp press pause, which would be like a pause at the bottom for a second, or you can increase the pause to 2-3 seconds. Then you could also change your sets. So we could increase our sets by doing more sets, or we could do drop sets or pause, rest pause sets after our set as well, or we could increase and do supersets. Or we can change our rep ranges, so instead of doing 5x5 on our bench press, we could do something like 5 sets of 3, so that's going to warrant a different adaptation as well. Last one, frequency of body parts. Instead of just doing each body part once a week, if we change that to 2 times a week, that's a whole new stress, that's going to create new adaptation, and that's without having to change our exercises, which is going to warrant a new adaptation phase. But anyway guys, I'm going to write a big article on this, explain it a little bit more in depth, because it's pretty hard for me to speak about it all throughout this video for you guys. So go over the article on our website, I'll have it linked below anyway, and then go give the article a read. Anyway guys, until next time, see ya.